Yeah. Tune in now. Yeah, the camp is on repeat. Fix it or leave it. Every week we speak with Eugene on the mic. Yeah, you know it's real. Featuring Mel, got the vibe in the feel. New talk, fun takes. Yeah, we keep it legit. If it ain't working right, fix it or leave it. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? We're here at HCC at WCCH on 103.5. Hoping everybody is enjoying their Thursday afternoon. I'm here with Mel. How are we doing, Mel?
Hey, we're doing another rainy day in paradise.
I know this weather is so junky. I'm doing the St. Patrick's Day road race, and I hope it doesn't rain.
It might rain, but it looks like it's going to be 60.
Which is like perfect running weather.
Yeah, I would take it.
So I'm like excited. It's my first time doing it, and it's like definitely twice as much than I've ever done before. I've only done a 5K, so it's like, oh no, am I gonna make it?
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
Am I gonna make it under an hour and a half?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
See, should we put a little wager on? You got to be my motivation. You got to give me a time that you're like, okay, this is where he's gonna be.
Okay, so for me, if I did it, I already thought this through. I would bang it out in an hour.
An hour?
An hour. Well, I'm at like 7:30s for a mile, right? So you're probably going to go longer because it's a lot of hills. I think you'll be under an hour and a half for sure. Because you're going to thrive off the energy of the people that are around you.
Should I be taking... I hear that they give you alcohol as you're running.
No, do not take alcohol.
What about shots?
Nope.
Because I definitely wouldn't take beer. That's crazy. Why would you take beer while you're running?
You want to be the person that's peeing in the middle of it?
Well, I don't know if I could be able to. Yeah, no, I think it wouldn't take that long to go through. I don't know.
I think you would.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
I just hope that it starts on time. So I did the hot chocolate run in Northampton for the first time this year.
I remember.
And it was a great run. But the problem is I got there like 2.5 hours early, and like by the time I had to run, I was so cold.
Yeah, dang. Talk about, you're more than on time. You're 2.5 hours
I'm always early where you're like always late.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
I try.
Except this time of year, it's really only in the winter that I run ahead. In the summer, spring. As soon as the weather is nice, like that little hint of 70s was such a tease.
It was so mad. Oh, I am like, it was such a tease, and I don't even think we've seen the sun in 2 weeks now.
No, I don't. I'm all set with any more rain clouds and
same.
And then they had like the local weather guys. Oh my gosh,
They can't get fired for being wrong. Is this like the best job ever?
Yes, obviously for sure, because they're like so. Last week they said next week is going to be like, oh, it's in the like 30s, and now it's up to the 40s, mid 40s. So I think by the time we get there, I'm hoping it'll be like 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It looks like next week is going to be rainy every day. But when they say 75% chance of rain and you look at the day and it's not until 6 p.m., I think that's doable, right? We've all had the day and then it can rain. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's because you're inside by 6.
Well, totally.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm down and out.
You're an indoor kitty cat.
Pretty much.
Not out on the street late at night.
I mean, what are people doing this time?
They go line dancing. They go bowling.
Line dancing.
What else does Jen do? Shout out to Jen.
Oh, she's the one
that she's the one that doing stuff. We got to ask her.
Right. I mean, I did go out to dinner last night with some friends.
Oh, nice. Where?
It's called The Crest, which is an Irish pub in West Springfield. And the money was, I guess, part of the proceeds were going to lacrosse in West Springfield. So we had to go support that.
Did you look at your daughter's shirt from the?
Oh, totally not.
My. I
didn't even think about it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me neither until right now, actually.
Yeah,
so
I need to do that.
I forgot to follow up on that.
Yeah, you ask me and I'll do that.
Oh, let's shout out DJ Kent R for our new opening. I hope everyone liked it. I'm going to play it again next time we do a PSA because I like it so much.
Oh.
Did you like it?
Yeah, that was dope. Okay. Our beginning was... Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
A little mix, a little change of pace for a little bit.
Yeah, I loved it.
I liked it.
It kind of made me feel more professional.
Right? We need to get a couple more. Like, oh, it's been half. What else should we get? What other kinds?
A closer? Closer? Is that a thing?
Yes. I think that is definitely achievable.
And maybe a little kickoff to our questions. when we're
Yes,
done
so
talking?
segment like,
Yeah.
oh, now we're gonna chat about nothing, right? For the
Right.
next 15 minutes, and then we'll go into the question
Q&A.
portion. Yes,
I think that's a good idea. Let
Where-
everybody know it's time to get serious. You know, a little zinger.
Are you gonna be going to the St. Patrick's Day parade?
I've never been to the St. Patrick's Day parade a day in my life,
No.
and I can't say I feel bad about
Me
it.
neither. Oh, but if you are if you do go to HCC, you can still, I believe, show up for the
March, they get to participate in the march.
Yeah, if you go and you go to like I think it's the Garden Club. It's definitely got openings, but I'm sure if you just show up, if you're a student, and throw some green on, they'll let you march with them.
And you know what? I would look at that as a great way to meet people and an awesome way to get some steps in. If you're
Definitely
somebody
for
who
the
wants
steps.
exercise,
Yep.
that's a great idea.
Oh, do you have your step counter?
I do. You're going to compare with me?
I'm gonna look
right.
right now. I'm at 11,100.
Oh, we're going to be close. We're going to be close.
Oh yeah, you
11,066.
I'm just a squeak ahead of you.
What are you doing before
Same thing
that?
you are, apparently.
But I'm like proactively walking.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I'm working.
You're
I'm just
working and walking a lot?
Yeah, I walk to the truck. I walk to the things. I walk around the house. Yeah, no.
Wow.
And then I walk to the truck again.
I am impressed.
And then I'll go to the store, walk around the store, go get what I need, go to the Dunkin' Donuts.
Are you
I
one
did
of those
grab a
that parks in the
coffee.
way back and walks in? I feel
Yep.
like you are.
You know I am.
Yeah.
I just like the space.
Yep.
Just
No
give
one
me
hits
some
your car.
space. Not that I'm worried about that. I'm more like,
Yeah, you've got a beater.
I don't need, I just don't want to be judged as much. So I'll park in the back. I'll be like, you gotta really watch me to find out where I'm going.
Yeah, you guys got to check out his car. He's like straight up Uncle Buck style, but
Yeah.
with a truck.
I can't wait. I'm gonna paint it, give it some fresh paint pretty soon. I was thinking about doing it like this week, but now the weather's not good. Just the back end, make it all nice and fresh and black again.
You're gonna do it yourself?
Yeah, it's a spray paint job. Just go.
I mean, you have
around.
nothing to lose after
and then
looking
you
at it.
throw new stickers on it, and people are like, "Oh, that looks nice."
I could see that. You're gonna polish like a little turd.
Yes, yes, but it's so valuable, that little turd.
Yeah.
It's like a little diamond underneath. As long
Yeah.
as it keeps running.
I mean,
And that's
you're
the
right.
thing.
And you could hear you coming in for a mile away. I love it. He comes barreling in, and I'm like, "What is that?" Everybody stops and turns around, and here he comes.
I know it's a little louder than I'd like.
It's kind of funny.
I
You gotta
was
leak.
thinking about putting like one of those loud exhausts on it just to like amplify it.
May as well roll like
Yeah,
that.
like make it sound like it's a like one of those old like Camaros or something.
Yeah, and then
'Cause-
it's not.
No, it's definitely not. No, but people will be like, "Oh, I hear something nice," and then they'll look and they'll be like,
I actually
"Oh,
love that."
That is not what I was expecting."
And then your like little smile head appears bouncing around in the driver's seat.
I was holding a coffee all day today because I get caffeinated before we get on.
And you know, he rolls with like a lid-free, like porcelain mug of
House
coffee.
mug. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
even
that.
the gas station I go up the street and I just pour it in. They're $1.50
dangerous.
per a mug. I'm trying to negotiate down to $1 because I bring my own mug.
I think that's dangerous. You're not worried about the splash.
Yes, that's why I have to hold it.
Well, I mean, what are
I
you
don't
doing?
have
Filling it
the
up an
cup
inch at the
holder.
bottom?
The cup holder is just like too shaky,
Right, so you're better off.
so
holding it.
I just have to hold it. Yep, and then so
Alright.
I just end up getting used to holding it.
I will say this though: you don't want to get into a car accident and have that porcelain shoved right in your hand.
I don't want to get in a car accident no matter what.
Not true. All right,
No matter what, I'm in bad shape if there's that
It's
much
true.
going on.
it's true.
But that truck doesn't go fast enough to get in an accident. You hear me coming, and
That's
I'm.
true.
If you see me, you have enough time to react.
How
to get
fast
out of
does
the
it
way.
go? Is it a speed?
I don't go six. I barely go 65.
That's great.
I swear, I don't take roads that often that require to go 65. You know, like 55.
Yeah.
Boom. Those I live on those roads.
I could
those
see
are perfect.
you're such a patient person. I'm like always late, full metal to the pedal.
Yeah. No, I'm early and I'm planning like my time ahead of time. Like.
You're like those old people I get behind where they're really slow. And I'm like, when is my life going to be this slowed down to where I could drive like that?
When you control everything, your life is. You have the ability now. You just don't like. It's not.
I know.
You're not ready.
I know. It's true. I do it to myself. is
If
what you're
I
saying.
go too fast, all the things get loose and frayed and just
All
like
your tools are on the road?
Yeah, just things don't go like I gotta like hold on. I'm like,
I know,
okay.
it's so bad for your nervous
Which
system.
is exciting. Don't get me wrong. The truck is exciting to drive.
Yeah, I bet.
My
You never know what's gonna
daughter
fall off.
calls it like a little roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not have shocks?
No, they're there. They're just stiff. You know, it is a giant flatbed pickup.
Right,
You
I
know,
love it.
dually, so it's not like made for luxury at all. Purpose only,
It's great.
and it's old, so that's even better.
Yeah, it's a classic at this
You know,
point.
it's 90.
It owes you
yes,
nothing.
It's older than your kids, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're old.
It's almost as old as us, but we're young still, so that's good.
I am, at least.
Yes. Yeah. I know
We're a
you
month
do
apart,
look
just
young.
just so we're clear.
We all look young, which is nice.
That's right. We're trying.
Oh, follow us on YouTube at Fix It or Leave It. We really appreciate any follows. We're going to be trying to get live, hopefully by the time we're done with this, experiment.
We'll figure it out by day one. Day end.
Yes, we'll figure it out. And I feel like we're like 90% there. We just need the access. We got everything set up right now. We just got to figure out a way to get the videos to online format.
Yep.
I use Canva, and it needs so much Wi-Fi to get the information up and out.
Right.
and
Well, we're
over.
dealing with long clips, long videos. Maybe what we need
it's
to do
an
is
hour. It's an hour worth of just
recording.
content.
Yeah,
a
we
video.
could do some highlights and.
And then I gotta sit. Oh, highlights! You know how hard highlights are.
Yeah, you have to go through the whole thing
our
again.
highlights better happen in the first 10 minutes, or I'm out of it.
It's true.
Because I gotta listen to it over and over and over, and then cut
You
it.
don't like
and
listening
then,
to yourself?
It's great. Yeah. No. Do you? Do you want to do it?
Oh, I hate my voice.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing at this all the time because I don't have a face for radio, quote unquote, and I'm on radio. And like I've been known always for being wild and unconventional. And here I am on the radio, which makes total sense.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh.
It's fun. I used to tell people I was going to be on the radio when I was years ago, but it was going to be a sports radio show. Back when that was like a thing, 2000,
Oh, yeah.
like 10, stuff
I
like
don't
that.
follow the sports stuff. I love live sports, and I am so in it when my children are playing, but I can't get behind 4 hours of football and stuff anymore. I just can't.
You didn't watch the World Baseball Classic like 2 nights ago?
Absolutely not.
Venezuela versus United States?
No.
We lost. Isn't it funny? So we take Venezuela as leader, and they come over and beat us at a baseball tournament.
As they should. You know what? Good
They're
for
like,
them. They should.
yay, we're free. Now we can win.
Yeah.
Yep. We're
Well,
like, hey, you guys,
karma, a little.
I think it's all planned. I think it's all planned. This is kind of where it leads into like, are we ready to go straight back into conspiracies? Because this one leads into another conspiracy that it's all controlled, right?
I've heard
all
that many
sports.
times.
All sports are controlled. But the winners go to what region needs it the most.
Well, that would be nice. That you're a kind conspiracy theorist. That's like an ethical thought. I do. So I'm on the cusp of like, not everything is a facade and not everything is 100% as is. I'm like somewhere in the middle. And it's not too, there is, I guess most people do know that people use betting as forms of manipulation on sports.
Yes.
So there is always that. I'm always open to that. If you can't pay me back, then how about you drop the ball at this point in the game?
Yes.
So I believe it's
all
to a certain extent.
So it's all corrupt all the time.
So my husband actually believes it's all fake and he won't watch it.
Yeah. No, it's like a soothing background. I use it to fall asleep too.
So I grew up with my dad listening to, watching baseball and all the sports. So in fact, when my husband was away last week, I put that on and I fell asleep to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I put sports on. I'll go get cleaning and stuff. And then I'll turn in at the end just to see. I barely put money on it. I do bet on like NCAA, that tournament. I haven't had time to watch it. Usually I'm not. So the spring weather, that little shift.
No TV during that time. You're straight outside, right?
Yeah, well, it made the phone ring a little earlier. See, usually it's still cold, which it is now this time of year, and it's like no one's like. We usually have like one more storm. I feel like a snowstorm.
Oh, don't do that to us.
No, we don't.
Please.
I think we're out of it now. I think we're out of it
I
now.
hope.
But
Yeah, I mean, people are looking for. Well, you know what's funny now that you say that? I called 3 people to install sprinklers for me.
You still haven't found that?
I called them, and each one of them was like, "I will hit you back in March. I have you saved," and I haven't heard a single thing from either of the 3.
Yeah, no, they're already going to be too busy. You have to recall them back.
I have to do that. I have to reach out to each one of them again.
Yes.
Even though they said that they would follow up. That's.
I know. It's
that makes me want to be like, nope.
Yeah.
Next.
But then you're liable to go to for someone you'd rather a contractor that's over busy.
Okay. Yeah, because it says that they're wanted and you're good.
They're generally they're handling it, but they can be
Overbooked.
I'm gonna be overbooked in about a week and a half.
I'm sure they're
and
overbooked.
I won't answer the phone for 2 weeks at a time.
Okay.
No matter unless you're a previous customer and you
you have a
text message me. Yeah, and tell me what you want. I won't even bother answering for a while just because there's too much going on. My days are too full.
You're a man of one. That's too bad that you couldn't have somebody.
Well, then I take
scheduling out
time to hire people and then I train them. And then in a couple of weeks when the weather is 90 in such degrees, they're like, yeah, no, I don't want to work anymore. I'm going to go find Walmart and stuff.
Right.
And you're like, oh.
Not worth your time to train.
I'm not going to do that this year. This year is a full hardcore just push myself as much as I can.
Yeah, that's great.
And then see how it looks now that my availability has gone up this year.
Right.
So,
and I think people are okay waiting too if you're good enough and you have, so there's people that you'll come across that will wait.
Thankfully past customers fill in so much of my schedule that I only really take the big fencing jobs this time of year because a lot of the past customers just keep hitting me up. It's like, sweet.
Yeah, that's great.
It's like, yay.
Yep, that's great.
And that's Pioneer Valley, Handyman and Fence on Gmail. All right, Mel, are we ready to get into the question? Let's play our opener one more time, and then we have a PSA.
Okay.
And then we're going to get into our questions.
Yeah. Tune in now. Yeah, the camp is on repeat. Fix it or leave it, every week we speak with Eugene on the mic, yeah, it's real. Featuring Mel, got the vibe and the feel. New talk, fun takes, yeah, we keep it legit. If it ain't working right, fix it or leave it. Yeah.
All right, we have our PSA for the Cafe Nostrosa. That's on Wednesdays starting at 11 to 12 on Campus Center. That's room 227. So if you're interested and just kind of looks like sitting around. Oh, and then it's for the languages. So if you're Spanish speaking conversation, and either if you're missing, you want to talk Spanish to someone, you can go hang out there. Or if you want to practice your Spanish, that's where I would be. I would be practice.
Yeah, that's
Do you
awesome.
speak Spanish, Mel?
Oh yeah, right. I know all the swears.
Yeah. Oh, only the good. I'm like bueno. No bueno.
Right, yeah, exactly. Mi amo.
Very limit. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Like very, very, very low. I couldn't go to like another country and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna a Spanish speaking one. No way.
No, I mean, but they have different like apps now. The Chat GBT can do it all for you.
Yes, 100%.
Man, if you could be bilingual though, that's.
I would get the glasses, right, like the meta glasses that put the words as they speak. Have you seen that?
I have not. That's wild.
I haven't seen it in like practice, only like advertising.
That is amazing.
But I'm sure if we YouTubed it, there would be people that use it.
That is amazing.
Because if that's really what's going on, oh my gosh. Okay.
So there is a guy at my at Powerhouse Gym. He has a set of regular glasses, and his music plays through his glasses into his ear on one side, and then if he taps the frame, he's taking photos.
Oh no. So did he tell you this, or you just figured it out?
He told me.
He'd walk up and be like, oh, I have an itch over my eye.
He's like, if you see me double tap, I'm taking a picture.
Oh,
and he shows me, and you would see like this little red light on it, and it's actually hilarious.
The infrared light.
Yeah, I hope it's not the one that helps you see through people's clothes.
Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I need these meta glasses are really advanced, huh?
I hope the photos from the gym aren't out there somewhere.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's constantly recording. It's just not always recording for us, right?
Right.
Like the clones. Oh my gosh. I've been getting pushback about my clones theory. They only clone celebrities. They're not going to clone regular people. You're going to die in a heart attack or in an accident, a car accident, unexplained. No one will be at fault. Like, if you really... They only clone the famous people.
So Tom Brady had his dog cloned. Did you know that?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
That's wild.
But they've been cloning since Bill Clinton. Like, remember there was a pig cloned in, like, in 2000. When did... It was like 2001 or 2000... When was Bill Clinton president? Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
We were in
way before that, I think.
We were... So...
Either way, if you find out about it then, it's got to have been invented before that.
He tried to make it illegal for them to clone humans because that's when they were cloning sheep. Oh, that's when they were cloning sheep.
Okay.
Yes, you remember that?
No.
Now it's coming back to me. It's coming back. The
Not
juices
really.
are flowing.
But, like, let's be honest. If you're hearing about it and it's been out into the media, that means that it's been undisclosed for how many
30 years ago. You don't think they're really, really good at it by now?
Oh, they
were probably really, really good at it then.
For sure.
So now it's like, it's surprising that they would mess up on Jim Carrey. Like, that's the thing. It's like, now I'm like, okay, why would they do such a poor job all of a sudden? They did right with Eminem. Like, I'm sure there's got to be, like, Ryan Reynolds.
But they have two of him? Where do we find one of him?
No, there's only one because the original is dead.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds is?
Well, I don't know. That one I just that one's off the cuff.
So they say Hillary Clinton is gone too. She was killed in Guantanamo Bay.
No, why would they? Hillary will do what she needs. Kirk. Like, there's Charlie Kirk. See, they should have cloned him. But I don't get why they didn't clone him. He wasn't famous enough.
True. They say that
they would want to control
him away to
yes.
our land.
Like, they would have controlled him. He's more valuable being a puppet than dead.
Yeah.
But I guess his whole movement has pretty much stopped. I mean, you can stand for us. You can join their club here at HCC. I did look into it, but they send so many emails. It's hard to figure out which ones are like for the meeting locally. Yeah, I know. They're like, stand with us at this event in Rhode Island and Philly and all these other. I'm like, I'm in Hoyo. Where's the Hoyo HCC events?
Not as realistic. Yeah,
I know, and they had me hooked because they had like fresh baked cookies at like their presentation. I was like, oh,
sold.
You won me over right then.
Is that true? You can win a man through his stomach?
They can win me.
Yes.
Cookies 100%. And if they're healthy, if you could somehow give me a protein.
Oatmeal?
No. Oh, gross. Okay. No.
Oh,
no,
he's got a thing.
Oatmeal. Yuck.
You think oatmeal is gross? Like the oatmeal cinnamon?
No, I don't think it has a place. Once a month, I could probably eat it or whatever, but it's not my go-to. Chocolate chip chocolate, double chocolate, any chocolate.
I'm with you on the classic chocolate chip cookie.
That's my go-to. If you can get that, and I add a little, instead of the vanilla extract, I add a little caramel extract. Oh, yep.
We had crumble cookie this week, which doesn't happen in my house. And man, I know it's so bad. And, you know, I am such a big health advocate, but once in a while,
do you remember what cookies you got?
Oh, yeah. There was a snickerdoodle, which isn't my top thing. Yep. There was a dark chocolate chip, which was amazing. Actually, I think it was a brownie chocolate chip. And then there was the classic chocolate chip cookie.
Yep.
And then the fourth one was like a Lucky Charms. It was like a vanilla-based cookie, and it had Lucky Charms on top of vanilla icing, which is not my jam. I'm a chocolate girl.
So your daughters ordered that one?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes. That order is the same thing at my house. Because I get the original cookie, and then we'll get like two of the specialties, but then my kid will my daughter will want something that's pink or whatever the color, white.
Yeah, you gotta get a diverse amount so you can kind of sample.
They all want a little bit different.
Do you guys cut them up and slice and dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get the slicer. I just cut them when little slivers. They're little pie slivers, literally this big.
Yes.
I'm making a little small sliver with my fingers.
They're putting some crack in those things. I'll tell you what.
I'm pretty good about weaning off now. I only will get it like maybe once a week or once every other week. But now that summer's ramping up,
cut it out.
I will probably be getting it more and more as usual.
You'll be getting it more?
Yeah.
I would think you would want to cut it out so you could be a little svelte.
No, because my diet in general just goes down that I treat more.
Interesting.
Yeah,
well, maybe you can offset it with activity.
Even today, I haven't even had. Yeah, no, I haven't had anything besides coffees today.
Oof. Yeah, you gotta don't do that. It's not good for your adrenals.
almost. Ooh,
good sir.
Made a few steps since I've been here in the
Yeah,
radio.
see, that proves to me your watch is off.
Yo,
Yo,
that's because your
you're
phone
rigged.
isn't moving.
You are rigged.
Your phone isn't moving.
How's that for a conspiracy?
Yep, they definitely want us to. Yeah, so they want us to think we're moving more
That's true.
because a moving person is a healthy person.
So let me bring this up. At my gym, there are people that are in fantastic shape that are getting these black market peptides.
Peptides are injections.
Yeah.
I don't
injection
want
ones.
injections.
No way.
I didn't realize that. I just saw that this week. A couple days ago, I was like, "What is this
is
girl
all the
slinging
rage.
over here?"
Yeah.
I am not injecting myself for muscles.
Neither am I.
No,
But it's a lot of
seems
these
too
women
much.
that are already lean that
Oh,
are getting
did you
these
hear
black,
about the-
black market ones so that they show muscle, so you lose even more
Scurvy?
fat. Oh, from a lack of vitamin C.
From
Yes.
the GLP?
I've heard that. It's
Yep,
making
because they're
people
not
deficient in vitamin
eating
C.
enough
Yeah.
regular foods, and they're only living off their already bad diet, right? Because they didn't change their diet to go on these GLPs.
Not a lot of people are.
No, I don't imagine. You're looking for the quick fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
understand.
you go to the gym too, but your diet's the most important thing.
It is, and I understand if there's like a 911 where somebody is so severely out of shape, they have to do something now, and then they hopefully can taper down and offset that lifestyle. But I've seen such misuse at gyms where you're talking women are 130 pounds at like 5'5". They've already got their diet in check. They've already got their lifting. And I think there's a body dysmorphia. At some point, why are we looking at the body as a means of aesthetics as opposed to functionality? Can I run a mile? Can I lift? At some point when you are healthy, you have to work on the body for functionality and not for aesthetics. It just upsets me.
I'm all for aesthetics,
To a certain point, come on.
but you have to do things in order to get it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You can't just sit around and be like, "Oh, I want a six pack." You have to. A six pack is earned.
It's earned.
You cannot fake that. You cannot buy that. Maybe you can if you're a plastic surgeon, but in Western Mass,
Well, I mean, you
we
can
gotta
with
earn
these.
it.
You can with these drugs, but I think the downside is
Oh, the
you're always
GLPs.
you're always paying for it, and you're dependent on it. And so as soon as you stop, it shows that not only do you gain that weight back, but it's more fat because you've slowed your metabolism down. I hope people stop and think about this. I'd also love to look at an ingredient list. I have yet to see an ingredient list, and some of these people are buying them in the black market, made in China. There could be heavy metals. And my husband's mom has ALS. They don't technically know what causes that, but we think that is linked to a lot of the paints she was using as an artist. If you're injecting yourself with heavy metals, I mean, think long term. Alzheimer's.
how do you get
I don't
heavy
like
metals
it.
out?
You can detox like through the sauna. Specific deodorants carry it. If you're consuming food that's in aluminum cans, but you can detox through sauna and rid the stuff out of your life. Stop drinking out of aluminum cans and containers. And I do think that those injections, you just never know. They have stabilizers. There's things in them. I just hope people really try hard to change their lifestyle, because you're committed to this drug. If you're not, you're committed.
I couldn't commit that long to anything.
I don't know. I think just also if it shows to stop
You have to
food,
take it for the rest of your life, don't you?
yeah, if you don't alter your lifestyle. But if
Oh, you can get off GLPs?
sure, you could taper on, taper
Oh, and
off.
then the effects. Yeah, I guess that does. You
But
can
they
get off
say that it
everything.
slows your
Why didn't
metabolism.
they put that together? That seems like an easy one.
Yeah, well, but I mean, the rebound is extremely high. Nausea, a lot of nausea. I know it takes time to lose weight. You have to be, and I think there's some serious self-discipline, but if you could do it yourself, just feel to that reward of dopamine and how good you would feel about yourself for doing it yourself too. I think we're overlooking a lot of that push. They say a lot of things that you learn as you get older is from having that try hard mentality. You could do it.
I definitely like that I get the dopamine when I run these events, and I look at my age group and I'm always like in the top 5 or like in the top half of the percentile of my age group. I'm like, yeah. Yay.
Yeah, there's something to that.
I'm like not really competitive because you don't know who you're competing against besides yourself. But then when I get the results, I'm always like, ooh, I wonder where I'm at. And I always love when I did come in first place for a couple events last year. which was awesome.
That's awesome.
And I
For
get
the road
little,
races?
yeah, you get medals and pictures and all that. I was like, yay.
You should be proud of
I got
yourself.
on the news. My daughter got on the news because of these events.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I love these community events.
And you're pushing yourself harder, which makes you learn about yourself even more.
But it's like the dopamine of getting the reward when you're done, like you were talking about. It's like
Yeah.
it can come in many different forms. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's not even like the instant feeling. It's like, oh, later on you looked at that event and realized you did better, and you're like, wow, that's so great. You want to tell people about it.
Right. And
Right.
as you should. And even little markers. I know, people want an easy route, but I think long term, slow and steady with weight loss. If people can avoid it, I think
Consistency.
so. Yeah.
Consistency. Find what works for you. I'm in the process of finding what works for me again. I'm slacking.
And your workout.
Yeah, I'm in the process of finding a new home gym. I'm not saying I love health tracks. We know this. We shout them out every week.
Are you thinking of doing more weights at home and cardio outside?
No, I am
home?
not. No, no. And there's nothing happening at home. When I'm at home, I should be either doing two things: work or hanging out with the family.
Agreed with you.
Or doing
Agreed.
nothing at all
Yeah.
because
Relax.
So
Right.
I need to do the heavy stuff outside of work.
That's how I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
group activities.
Yeah. And there's something to be said for the dance classes that we do because
I love the cardio. Great
it's
for
cardio, but you're also challenging yourself with the different, I guess, choreography, and the brain works harder.
Yep.
Same with the step classes. Have you tried a step class?
A real step class or
Yeah, well, you've done active, which has a component of using the old school 1980s step in it. That's a highly
You're
coordinated
talking like
thing.
who is that? Barbara Streisand stepping around. Boop, 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 the
No,
80s
so
style.
it's
Let's go. Let's go with those
Barbara
those
Streisand?
warmers. Yeah.
She's a singer.
Yeah, but who's the dance lady that like,
Jane Fonda.
Okay, Jane
Yeah,
Fonda.
okay. Got ya.
Whatever. And she had the leotards, she got the
Yes.
leg warmers, and she's like,
Right. The Thigh Master.
Blonde. Yes.
That's coming back. It's like this 3-foot plastic
oh, the
step that you put on risers.
Yes.
So you've done it, but it's highly coordinated. So your brain is just trying to keep up, and before you know it, you've burned so many calories. It's pretty cool. It's a double whammy.
Where do you do that now?
I don't. I used to do it at Hell Tracks, but I don't do that class. I don't go back at night. I have to do stuff in the morning.
Do you? Like what?
Yeah, so I have to do all my cardio and weights in the morning just because of my schedule. I have much more energy in the morning naturally anyway.
Me too.
If I do anything, I'll go back for yoga at night, try to wind down.
Yeah, for the sauna and the massage chair.
Yeah, take that cortisol.
I got to go back tonight maybe for the massage chair. Oh,
good.
wait, no, it's Girl Scouts tonight. So I won't be making it to the gym, I don't think.
All right, your daughter has Girl Scouts? Or
Yeah, she's
Are
got
you
Girl Scouts.
coaching, training,
No,
teaching?
I just drop off.
That's great.
I just drop off and pick up. When needed, not always. Okay, all right, we're going to shout out for the 103.5 WCCH Holyoke. We are at Holyoke Community College, and it is 2:38. We're about ready to get into our questions here. I want to play the opener one more time. It's so fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Shout out DJ Kent R.
Yeah, the camp is on repeat. Fix it or leave it every week we speak. With Eugene on the mic, yeah, you know it's real. Featuring Mel, got the vibe in the feel. New talk, fun takes, yeah, we keep it legit. If it ain't working right, fix it or leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, are we ready for our first question, Mel? It's
we're
from
ready.
Alyssa in Holyoke. She says her boyfriend refuses to use GPS when she's going anywhere, even places he's never been. Oh, really? He says
like
a
that.
real man will figure out himself. But last weekend they drove around for an extra hour trying to find something because he wouldn't open up the Google Maps. Is that something I should just accept, or how do I step in?
No accepting that. Bro needs to do that stuff on his own. If you're taking somebody else into that and you're making a commitment of that person's time, he is not right. No, that's something that he needs to do by himself. Definitely fixing that. We're not leaving it.
She's got to step in and say, "What? How do you?"
Oh,
He's already see me. I would be annoyed that I'm late, right? So I would
or
instantly
do they just
open
leave an
up.
hour early every time?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I would leave early, and I'd be annoyed that I'm not early enough. So I would hit as soon as, sometimes I do go without the GPS, but I use the GPS like daily.
We do too. In fact, you know what's funny is we'll have my dad in a car going to a sport event with us, and he has this need to tell us where to go and how to get there. And don't trust the GPS. That's not right. I know better. And I just laugh.
I can picture that.
Oh, it's just so funny.
That's silly.
And I do give him props because I think he's quietly trying to beat the thing. Like, you know.
Oh, I beat the oh gosh, I raced the GPS time
it.
all the time.
Yeah.
I used to when I had the Garmin. Now that I use my phone, I don't, because it doesn't tell the remaining time like it used to. Like, it used to give me a clock that says, okay, you'll be there at 12:41, and I'd be like, oh, right, I'm getting there at 12:39.
Yes.
Let's go. But,
yeah, we do that a lot.
So
too.
maybe that helps me slow down now that I changed GPSs. Oh,
yeah, that's true. Right?
No, I'm not giving myself that anxiety to get there faster.
I'd say like 3 months ago, my dad came over for dinner and we were talking to the girls about old school, how there wasn't GPSs. You used to have to look on, remember mapquest.com?
Yes, you'd download it or write it down.
For us, but even prior to that was like old school map. Take out your map and figure it out.
I was using old school maps at one point just for like, even though MapQuest was around, we still use.
I love maps.
I'm really good at knowing north, south, east, and west. So like, if we're going on a drive, like I'll be like, oh, okay. As long as we're going, like generally it's like towards the ocean. So you're like, oh, well, for us it was Connecticut.
Right.
So it's like, oh, just go south. Just whatever the sign says, as long as it's south,
Smart, sure.
we're okay.
Sure.
You know, and then when we're like close to things that say beaches, it's like, okay, let's figure that out now. You know?
Right.
But that's the fun part, because then you end up at beaches and then you're like, oh, let's find a hotel, and then you end up at these spots that you had no idea about.
Yeah.
And you love them, and you're like, wow. You go home, like there was this one time we went to, like, I don't know what beach it was actually, I don't remember, but we made this they had the spaghetti sauce at the store, and it was like, oh, let's like, we still remember that spaghetti sauce as being like the best spaghetti sauce ever. And I'm like, we need to track that down. And it's never been found again.
Oh, that's great.
And it's like, now that weekend will always be remembered by the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, a little adventure.
Yes.
I mean, when
it sticks in my memory.
So this summer we went cross country, and we went literally up to Canada cross country, and then we went down to Texas, and we ended up doing all these national parks, and I dissected each area we were in on the maps, just because I wanted to be able to know, you know, what the itinerary was, and I was coming up with the itinerary. But there's something really amazing and cerebral about being able to look at a map and all the points compared to now. If you just go, you miss out on so much information, as opposed to looking at the map and having an understanding of, you know, the locations of everything in relation to where you are. I learned a lot.
You definitely learn a lot. I'm into old maps. I collect pre-1900 maps. I got an 1848 map in my room of Chicopee.
That's cool.
I got a little sticker that says "You are here," where my house is on that map. Even though like,
I love that.
There's barely half the streets are there.
That is really cool.
Stuff. It's interesting.
You have it framed and like
yeah,
glass?
Nice.
Yeah,
it's big. I framed it myself.
That's
I did
really
all that.
cool.
It's gold, and it fits. It fits the.
I like that.
Yeah, and then I got another one in my kitchen that's like 1820s or 17 something, but it only shows like North America and South America, but it shows everything was named differently. And yeah, like it just, but everything's still there. So it's like all the states are already marked out. And there, I'm like, what? Like what day was like the revolution and stuff? I haven't double checked some stuff, but when I get some time, I gotta see how.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. Rob's
is.
into collecting stuff from when they used to think the world was flat. Called it
I love
firmament.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
Tataria.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty wild.
I love it.
Suddenly we just
I want to see
changed.
that. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so is he in the theory that they cut off 300 years or 600 years from? They just like, they said it was this year, and then they're like, it's 600 years earlier now, and then they're missing buildings, and all this history is just made up.
Yeah. Yes, he thinks.
Yeah,
he thinks
I love
that
that.
we're actually. It's not made up, but he thinks that they're trying to undisclose how things got here and the origins of the things.
Everything.
Yeah, like maybe like ancient aliens or whatever you think.
So it's not. I don't even know if there is any. So if there's no space, does he believe there's no space?
I think he does believe there is space.
Okay.
He believes that there's an ice wall around the perimeter.
I love that.
And he has this
That makes sense.
boat.
But that goes with the firmament. That's why I figured he would say that there's no space.
You're gonna have to talk to him.
I will.
I
will.
Every time I ask a question, it's like a book.
We
and
need
I'm like,
to get him. Is he going to be around Health Trucks this weekend?
He should.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, you'll
Sunday.
have to ask.
Yeah, because I'm going to be beat Saturday.
Okay.
Wait, I might
no,
not
you're gonna be
even-
good Saturday. You're gonna be beat Sunday.
Sunday, you're
Is the
right.
race.
Duh.
Yeah, and you'll be fine because we won't see you. You'll come back Monday, chipper.
Yeah. True.
Oh, we got to get back to that. So, what do you think? Don't you think that he needs to explore on his own if his girlfriend doesn't want to be his wingman? Come on.
I feel like you think this guy is doing a great job because all the things you said was like, you need to find the unique things. You got to go off the trail. This guy is doing exactly how you would roll.
But if she doesn't like it and want to,
So it's a
be
her.
co-pie,
So Alyssa, do you feel like this is a you problem or a him problem?
it's definitely a him problem.
Well, it sounds like it's a great problem. So it's a her problem.
Yeah, she has a problem with that
She values her time differently.
for sure. She doesn't have to be forced to go
Let's
exploring.
Let's have some fun and just see where we end up a little bit.
I think again, she has to communicate that's not her thing, but maybe she can commit. You know what? We have a lot of time this afternoon. Let's like hammer out this exploration.
There's the compromise. Yep, you got to compromise on this one if you want to fix it. Otherwise, leave it.
Yeah.
If it's really bothering you, he's like, nah, I'm a man. I'm just gonna go where man takes me.
And then he ends up in a sandy can on this. That's not so manly. If
No,
you
he
can't
ends up in a
figure it
few
out,
back
it's-
roads, and you end up, hey, you never know. You look at some pretty houses.
Yes, if she has the
Oh, look at that
time.
yard.
Clearly
Yeah.
he does, but you have to
Yeah.
respect her time.
Yep. So Alyssa, I think we're saying leave it. Goodbye.
Yep.
Goodbye, boyfriend. All because of he doesn't use the GPS. We are harsh tonight, huh? Okay, let's go with our next one. Ryan from Chicopee says his girlfriend orders food for both of us when we go out. She says I take too long to decide. Sometimes she nails it. Other times I end up with something I don't want. Is she being helpful or is this a little controlling?
It sounds like she's trying to be helpful if he doesn't know what he wants. I mean, she's taking charge. If he can't
She's
make up his
definitely taking
mind,
charge.
you know, and it sounds like he says sometimes she gets it right. and it's
Another
good.
woman that values her time very much. Oh, I think we got a theme. Is that like, yeah, that would make sense.
Who doesn't value their time? Are there people out there that don't?
I'm thinking Alyssa's boyfriend. He's pretty chill. Ryan's boyfriend, pretty chill. You tell me. I'm pretty relaxed. I go slow. I'm drive slow.
Well, Ryan
feel
wrote
like-
in that he has a problem, so he's not so chill.
Well, he's wondering. He's confused if it's a him problem or if he should talk to her.
It's
about
a simple solution. Before they go out to dinner, he needs to study the menu and pick out his meal ahead of time. How about that? How about them apples?
So take a glance at that menu before. Yeah, that's easily achievable.
Yeah, if he wants to take about an hour or 2 weeks to decide, check out that menu and make a decision before you arrive.
I
And then
agree.
see if your girlfriend is on this. See if she would pick out the same item for you, but then be like, "No, I actually got it today." You know?
Yeah, you can consult with her still.
Yeah, play the
Yeah,
little game of would she pick out the right thing?
Yep. Right before you have to know what you want at that point before you bring her in. I play that same game. I'll say what I want, and then I'll be like, "Well, what are you gonna get?" And then if they describe what they're gonna get, I'll be like, I want that."
No, never get the same thing as the person you're going with.
Oh,
because what
you
we
like
do,
to share.
We slice and dice.
Yeah,
And
no,
we
that's
both-
a family style. You gotta get out in the world where you're just an entity of your own.
Well, no, because I'm
Because you're gonna do that with a stranger. You and
like, who am I going on a date with somebody?
no,
as
you
a new
just
date?
out. You guys go with other families, right?
Yes.
Are you sharing with the husband of the other family?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when we go out, oh, you want to hear a funny story? So
Yes.
sometimes when we go out, we have a group of friends that we go out with quite a bit, actually, of married couples.
Mm-hmm.
And there are two of the husbands that like spicy food, and I love spicy food. So sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, try a bite of this."
Yes.
And I hope it doesn't offend their spouses. That's stupid and immature. But, it's, if you can't slice and dice, sharing with somebody else, that way they can make a better selection next time. But we went out, I'd say 2 months ago, and one of the guys was like, hey, you guys, try this. And I noticed the other guy wasn't trying it. And I was like, you got to try it. It's really good. After I tried it, he goes, yeah, well, he had a pot of ribs the meat was actually inside like a sauce. And he had eaten all the meat off and stuck the bones back in the sauce. And the other guy noticed, and he didn't kick me like under the table to be like, heads up. I tried the sauce that he wanted, and I was like, why aren't you trying the sauce? And he told me, he like basically backwashed. And I'm like, thanks, you left me out to dry.
That's not, no, you can't share it. If you're
but would you like let your friend try it and not say anything?
My best friend, yeah. Any other, like an acquaintance? Probably not. No.
You would just let him try it, or you would be like, nope.
I'd be like, no, I wouldn't do that. I understand the logic of I'm not shoving my stuff back in the community sauce pit.
No, but I mean, if you were the other guy that always samples hot stuff and you notice that, wouldn't you just say, no, you put your bones back in there. We can't try that.
I'd maybe ask you so everyone could know, even though I know. Be like, oh, where do I put the extra? Oh, you're putting it back in there. Oh, okay, I'm all set. Something like
I was like, you left me out to dry.
You got to be inquisitive. Yeah, that's how I let people know the same information that I know. Is I usually try to ask questions that say it again.
Right, but without calling him out on it.
Yeah, because
he probably didn't even notice he did it.
Yeah, that's
the other guy.
He still probably may not notice he does it after you explain it. And is that do you take the responsibility? No, you just want to be like, okay, I'm informed. Thank you for the offer. Polite,
right,
no
but
need
don't
to
you
make
think the
him feel
other guy
bad.
should have chimed me in? He let me out to dry.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah. He's like, I hope you get strep throat.
Yeah, something. Definitely. All right, we're going to take a quick pause for another shout out because we are going to... You want to go a little late today, Mel?
Okay.
Okay, yay. So it's 103.5 WCCH in Holyoke at the Holyoke Community College radio station. It's 2:52. We're here with Fix It or Leave It featuring Mel and Eugene. We are on YouTube. Please look us up at Fix It or Leave It HCC. We really appreciate those follows. Let's shout out to DJ Kent R with our opener. I'm going to play one more time because I like it.
Yeah. Tune in now. Yeah, the camp is on repeat. Fix it or leave it. Every week we speak with Eugene on the mic. Yeah, it's real. Featuring Mel, got the vibe and the feel. New talk, fun takes. Yeah, we keep it legit. If it ain't working right, fix it or leave it. Yeah.
Nice. Now we're back with Samantha from West Springfield. Her husband insists on keeping the thermostat at 67 degrees all winter. Meanwhile, she's walking around the house in 3 sweaters and a blanket. At this point, does the saving matter more than the relationship welfare?
This is so
this
common,
is a
right?
good one. Oh, yeah. In my house, I only heat half of the house in the winter. So if you want to go in the living room or the fun room,
Really?
Or our side room. We got 3 rooms that I'm not even thinking about heating. Sometimes it's the kitchen, too.
So you don't hang out in the living room?
Not in the winter. No,
Okay.
not right now at all because it's actually going to get redone. I got it ready for painting. So everything's kind of in the dining room. So the stuff everything's kind of condensed, but it's actually very open because I got rid of most of everything.
Yeah.
A lot of space in my house right now.
I think that's fine if you're not occupying a space to not heat it. It makes total sense. It's the cost of gas for heating right now. On a personal level, I can speak on my bill. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I know mine is completely crazy with the oil, and then we substitute with electric, and sometimes just whatever else you can get to heat, right? So
we have solar. Actually, you're the perfect person to bring this up to. So we have solar.
Did you guys check out the batteries?
Oh yeah, they're like $20,000 backup batteries.
No, the ones I sent you on the old the crazy dancer guy. He gets them for $500.
Oh yeah. I gotta send that to Rob. He'd be better for that.
Yeah, he will love that video.
Yes. Okay, I'll get back to that.
He'll think I hope he understands how
but
creepy
I want to
the
ask
guy
you this.
is. But informed creep.
Say I have electric right from the solar production, and I want to heat my house. I'm not saying I want to completely remove the gas heat. I'm saying if we are already producing extra electricity why don't I get these space heaters that are running on electric to heat with, right? What would my other option be as far as install if I want to do some electric, but I don't want to completely flip the switch from the gas?
Yeah, using only your solar. Yeah, probably. You could get like the mini splits. Yeah, that
they're kind
do
of
hot
invasive, right?
and cold. Well, you'd get them for a room. What do you have? You have central air.
We do.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be your electricity. You can obviously keep that running in the
Right,
winter.
which is great.
But in the summer or in the winter, you're like, oh no, how do we heat it?
I'd love to get off of using that gas if I have the electric production, right?
Do you have a big surplus? Do they have that?
I think we do.
Yeah, I would look into what that is and then ask Rob to do some math and be like, okay, wattage. So your general space heater is going to be 1,500 watts, or 3,000. I run it always. So this is your low setting and this is your high setting. The high setting is at 3,000. So if you start putting that on high on all the rooms, you maybe start taxing your system.
True.
But I can run mine on low in a few rooms. And
So I have a pretty
an
open floor plan, and my house is probably at like
The floor
1,800.
plans are best for these.
Yes.
Yeah.
At 1,800 square feet, not a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't care about. I would sleep in a very cool room. I love sleeping in a cold
My
bedroom.
dining room kitchen is huge.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
or
are you
not
saying-
my dining room living room is like it's
Like one
20
open space.
by shoot. I would say 18.
Yeah, but it's easy to heat like when it's
No,
open.
maybe it's even 30
But are you
by
saying
18.
these? I should get the electric splits because I just think that they're invasive when you put them on a wall. That's the only thing. Or is it better to get the plug-in?
Well,
heater?
that's the plug-in matters if you have to see what your system's capable. That's why I'm
Okay.
telling you these numbers matter. That's where the
Okay.
heaters are at
So if-
these two numbers.
I know that we have the garage outfitted to run all of his, high-end automotive stuff.
You don't
at,
need
like,
to
the
do
highest
anything
amperage.
special. You don't have to do
Okay.
any. Your regular system will do it, but you're trying to use your surplus so see how much that is, and then
Okay.
run it. Figure out how much this is per hour. I think that wattage is per hour,
I see what you're saying.
and then see how many. Okay, so that means we got 30,000 extra watts. Oh, okay, that means we can definitely run
so I
this.
don't blow through my electric bank.
Well, then you're just kinda,
Okay.
yeah. Well, it definitely will help you because gas is expensive right now.
Yeah.
And it's only
Going
going to
back
go
to
up with
her question,
what's going on
Yeah.
in the Middle East and all that.
And I would love to be independent and not dependent on any of the things if I can, as much as possible.
Yep.
I mean, kind of going back to what
there
she
you
was
go.
saying.
That's definitely the way to go
Yeah.
for the quick fix, and then you get like baseboard heaters that are into a separate electrical box, and then you flip on that box when you want to start
Right.
using that.
It's like the most brilliant thing to have multiple
So then you'd
options.
have
Always
your
smart.
your heater box, and then you'd have your cold air.
Yeah. That her question is a very valid question.
But
I hear
is
a
it good
lot.
for? Okay, so we figured out how to your house.
Yeah.
Now Samantha is like, okay, how do I?
deal with that?
Yeah. No, it's her husband. So this is a situation that she's got to be all in or what? Like,
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not the opposite. I feel like you can always put
'cause
layers
I feel
on.
like we're telling the boyfriends to kick rocks today, but are we going to tell the husbands the same?
No, I have to side with him. I do not like being the adult that just throws money out the window. And I do feel like the more you heat, the more the cost goes
Do
up.
you
That
feel? Are you
sucks.
better when the temperature is better around your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like it hot. I actually don't. I think it should be cooler. I think there's actually proof to say that's
What if
healthier.
she's just saying 72? That's a comfortable
72?
72
That's hot.
for living.
Then, girl.
I wouldn't sleep in that, but 72 to
No,
live?
I couldn't sit
Oh
in
my God, I put
72.
mine up to 75
no
78.
way.
sometimes. Yeah,
That
when I
is
get home,
gross.
I crank it
You
up.
do?
And then I'll shut it off, and then it goes off all night. And then so I'll wake back up. It'll be like 60s.
I don't know if that's very efficient, though, as far as keeping the
Yeah,
house.
it doesn't.
For me, I'm always moving. I'm always
Efficiency's
cooking.
not the name. I'm more like
I can't have it that
my
warm.
needs
It's
before
gross.
efficiency.
I don't
See,
like it
I'm the
warm.
one that I'm Samantha in this circumstance. I'm like,
so
oh,
funny.
if I'm coming home to a cold house, I want to warm it up as fast as soon as possible.
So I
Get
used to,
comfortable, and then I'll let it ride until.
I used to be so cheap. Get this, you're gonna die of laughter. Before we had the solar, that the electric and the lights, my husband, he would wear his heated jacket from Snap-on,
gosh, I
and he
love
would.
that.
I think he just did it to screw with me. And he'd wear a winter hat, and he'd put his headlamp on and he'd walk around.
Nice. That's great.
Because I
That's
don't
just
like
messing
spending
with you.
money on that. I'm kind of the man in that situation. I think she could also put on more layers. I mean, there maybe is a compromise. How about let's meet in the middle? Maybe talk to him about bumping it up a little bit. A little bit?
Yeah, for I would say be like, okay, can we bump it up from like 2 to 6?
And let's be real. When he's not home, put it at whatever you want.
No, don't do that. You're asking for
I am
war.
not asking my husband like, hey, you're not home. Is it okay if I... that's not happening.
If there's a standard and procedure already in place, it sounds like there is because no one's going above this, right? But suddenly he gets home every day. Now you know he's like, are you kidding me? We know I'm not out here working for you to live in a sauna.
Yeah. Or maybe, yeah.
So you got to communicate. That's why you got to say, okay, how about I want to warm it up. I want to warm it up. That's what I say when I get home from work. That's it. Give me a warm home to come out, house to come home to. And then it can cool down as the night goes on.
Okay. Or you
know?
can go home and do like 10 jumping jacks.
But then
warm up yourself.
Then you're going to be cold too because you're going to be sweating. And then you got to go take a shower.
So you do 72 degrees and you're like cleaning your shower and toilet and doing cooking and you're not hot in that?
I get the fans on and moves the air around.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
nice.
Then it defeats the purpose. Also, I will say a trick to making your house feel warmer that I was taught: having a humidifier. If you can bump the humidity up in the winter,
yes.
also it's very healthy for you. The more humidity in that house,
Almost and still okay. Let's
warmer it
specify. Do not go over like 55% on
Yes,
your
yes, you don't want mold.
relative humidity
Yes.
in your house. Like they really don't even want you at 60. So I would say try to stay as low as you can on that.
no,
Especially
I would go
since
at
you're
least
breathing.
40 to 50%. Feels best.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's actually really good for your
It's-
immune system too.
It has its benefits.
Do you know during COVID when people wore those masks, which we won't get into, they say a lot of the reason why it was a good thing was because it provided like a little moisture to the nose. Trust
That's
me, I'm
good.
never wearing a mask. I was like, this is
Voluntarily,
stupid.
yeah,
but at the
no.
same time, the moisture produced inside that little toxic space was good for the...
So I do want to get to the next one because it's a good one. But what are we saying? Samantha's got to talk to her husband, come up with a compromise. Otherwise, file for divorce.
Yeah, wear a heated jacket.
Just kidding. No, that's the one that I mean, they're in New England, so don't worry. The temperature will change.
It will. Luckily,
So
it will.
I would have that conversation and figure out how maybe you can help fund it.
Or when
If
you're
you-
sitting down, sit on a
if you
heating pad.
work or find a side gig, maybe if it's about funding, go
Yeah,
find some
throw some
funding.
more in.
You know, I mean, a little just to get that compromise.
Sit on a heating
Right.
pad.
Yeah, there's non-profit things, but it sounds like she just wants the house. She wants to roll around
Right,
in her
walk around.
sweats in a tank and just be comfortable. Who doesn't? All right. Next is Carlos from Springfield. Carlos says his girlfriend talks to her plants like coworkers. Full conversation. She says like, "Oh, you're looking stressed today," and it's like, "Oh, let's move you closer to the window." She said he respects that she cares for the plants, but sometimes he feels like he's interrupting her and being like, because she'll have like full conversations. And is this normal plant parent behavior or something else?
Well, I don't know if it's normal, but I have heard that if you talk to them, they do actually thrive, and they give off a
Do
vibration.
you have
and
a bunch of
frequency.
houseplants?
I'm a house plant mom.
Me too.
I
All my
love
every room,
houseplants.
every room's got at least one.
I did a wall.
I do too.
Really? We're gonna have to compare.
The pots that are
Yes.
flat on one side.
Yes, and they hang?
Yes.
Stop it.
The white ones.
Yes.
Oh.
Do they have a hemp cord?
I didn't use the cord.
Okay.
I took the cord out. But
getting
that's
weird.
because you got to be hydro, right?
Yeah. Well,
But I change them all to dirt.
mine has dirt.
Yeah, mine.
I
have
am
dirt.
hydro doing the sprouts.
In those containers.
No, in a
Okay.
mason jar with a
Yeah, no, I
mesh
saw that.
lid.
We have the. Yeah,
You and I
we're
have like this odd frequency where that's so
on
weird.
on the plants for
like
sure.
clearly we don't agree on the heat and like rearranging rooms.
No,
But I think we would thrive on planting.
the summer and
Oh
spring,
man, we would probably compete.
and then the fall when it's all coming through.
Do you
would
have
be
dope
like-
grass too?
No, I don't touch the grass.
Okay,
it's
that's
not
where we
that
differ.
one's not. Well, not that I wouldn't. It's just not my responsibility where I live. I
Okay.
just do the garden.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I do think that they say that there is something to be said for talking to plants, singing to plants, and they say that they do give off a vibration when they're like dehydrated and drought I guess, prone, so that they need water. How much time is committed to chatting to plants, I wonder? Because that would be the point where I say, yeah, that's weird or not. You know?
Too much.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say if I was talking to
I
plants?
would say for Carlos, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even bother. Try to find something else to do.
Yeah, as
At
long
least
as it's
she's
not
talking to a
occupying
plant.
time.
She's not talking to dudes. She's not like,
She's not talking to dudes or chicks.
you know, or anyone that's going to say anything bad.
That's true.
You know, like you're really sweating this for no reason. I'd get her more plants.
Unless it's not
I'd get her more
hours.
plants. Get her more plants. Get her a little light. Feed into this. It's
Or start
only going to
growing
work
veggies,
out. She
right?
can't leave you for a plant. What's the bad thing that could happen?
I don't know.
Honestly,
Is she
think of
talking
a
about
bad
like
thing.
their marriage problems in front of him?
Oh,
be a
you
little
know
weird.
what? But you know what? That brings me to the next question.
Okay.
So, Carlos, we're gonna say leave it alone,
Absolutely,
and
yeah,
then
leave
maybe
it,
just
leave it.
lean into it a little bit and get her some plants and
As long
lights,
as-
and
yeah, as long as it's not
give her
hours
the
a
space to
day.
do it. And I wouldn't take offense to anything that she says. Okay, we got Jordan in Holyoke says his girlfriend says she hates drama, but every story she tells about her friends somehow ends in her in a big fight or getting cut off by someone. At one point do I start wondering if she's the one that might be actually starting all the drama?
Yeah, some people are addicted to drama, and I don't think they realize that. Yeah, I would start to question that
I believe
too.
that 100%. Some people just don't even realize they get the endorphin fix or whatever, right? It's like a mini workout.
I guess.
Do you have any stress?
Do I?
Like, do you like?
I get into
You're-
drama
you're
sometimes
out-
where I don't want to be.
Yeah, because some people I would say, okay, if you have the excess, you go to the gym, you have healthy habits, so maybe you don't have like an unhealthy outlet of like yelling at your husband for no reason.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a period of
I
time
mean-
when I definitely could see my irritation level. Usually like the third week of the month.
At least you're conscious about
Yes,
it.
so it's like a hormonal thing.
Oh, 100.
But no,
That's
I've
a
never
real.
been.
So if
I've never been like, yeah, I'm pretty low key for the most part. But if you cross me, come at me, you're
definitely
gonna
look
get
at
it.
her cycle. Be aware of her cycle.
Yeah, maybe she should track her cycle, see if it's cyclical.
Jordan, get aware of her cycle, even if she doesn't, for her, and you'll be more equipped to compare if this is a real fight or a fight that has nothing to do with you.
Right, and maybe she's not aware of how
Or
much
drama.
drama there is in
yeah.
her life, and maybe.
Well, you can't bring that up. I would tell
As
him
a
not to touch
partner?
that.
Yeah, but what if you're the one like
Now-
he's saying that she's seeking for?
Yeah.
He doesn't wanna hear it either.
Now, I wouldn't make her my wife.
Not
So
wifey
Jordan,
material.
if your wife is into a lot of drama, those friends are going to go away over time, and you're going to become the drama because
Ooh,
you're the
interesting.
only one in her life. And all these new people are just going to hear about how bad you are,
It's
just as
interesting
you hear about
perspective.
how bad all these friends are. So I don't know. Jordan, I think you should leave this one. Leave
Yeah,
it.
Maybe bring it
fast
up
as you
once.
can.
Don't you think he should bring it up once and see if she can
No,
fix it?
because that... Do you even hear what
No.
you're saying?
Why?
Does it make sense
She
as you
might not
say
be
it?
aware.
She's aware.
Yeah.
She's definitely aware.
I'm
if
just gonna
someone
say,
said
though, do any guys like drama?
yes,
Like women that
I love story
Yes,
time.
but if it's not about you,
Yes, if
right,
it's not about
right,
me, that's
right,
what I'm
that's
saying.
fine.
If your girlfriend is coming home and saying drama, but the drama ends up being like not about her, right? Like it's like Susie came home
It's like tea.
and was like, oh, Jack did this at work, and
Right, it's
oh,
the tea.
and Jack got fired because he did this, and oh, Ashley was mad because Jack and Ashley were doing this, and it's like, oh, okay, I love this tea. This
Yeah.
is good tea.
Fair.
You know?
Fair,
But do you
right.
want to be like, Jack got slapped my culo, and then I just like had to report him, and now Jack's mad at me, but I just joke around with Jack, so I don't know why he thought like now that's a whole different story. That's a
Yes,
whole different
yes.
vibe. Like, okay, well, I feel bad for Jack a little bit.
right?
What's
If that's
going
happening
on,
too
you know?
much, you're right.
What kind of drama is this? But it sounds so it ends up with big fights and someone getting cut off. So she's like that's big red flags.
It is. It's too much.
If
on the
she's cutting her
nervous
friends
system.
off and everything, she's gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
better yet, you better get out of there before all that turns on you.
Okay. All right.
Leave
I
it.
mean, I would bring it up.
Jordan, get the heck out of there. Holyoke, there's go to round one. Go hang out at the
Some guys?
the 110 bar and grill and see what's available. I don't know. Just get out of there. All right, nice, Mel. We're gonna go. We got time for another one. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Oh, Kevin in Chicopee says his girlfriend says he doesn't initiate intimacy nearly as much as he used to when they first started dating. She thinks he's lost interest. She thinks he's losing interest, but life just got busier. You're not in the honeymoon phase. You know, he wants to make her feel comfortable. He's not sure how to change this, give her the right attention. What do you think? This is definitely fixable.
Ugh, it's fixable, and I think it's inevitable in a lot of relationships, right?
Definitely inevitable. Always gonna happen. One partner is gonna need more than the other at different times.
Yeah. And, there's a difference between, is he initiating, which maybe he's not, or is he withdrawing when you initiate? If he's not withdrawing when you initiate, I wouldn't
Kevin
think
says
anything.
His girlfriend's complaining that he doesn't initiate as much.
Well, she wants...
So she's like, take the lead, bro. And he's...
Yeah, a lot of
he's
women
gotta
want a
hear
man to
that.
take the lead on that. Of course, everyone wants to be
At
wanted.
least he's telling her.
Which is true.
Right? Like, she could have just found someone. There's plenty of guys willing to pretend to take the lead for...
Is this a marriage? I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't
girlfriend.
catch that part.
Yeah.
Okay. And I wonder
So
how
they're
long
still-
they've been together. Yeah.
Enough time that it's gotten...
Stale already.
And we don't know already. They could be years.
Stop trying to sway me to be like, leave it. I know what you're doing.
I'm not saying leave. No, I'm actually saying stay. You're still good. Because if she still likes you, that's cool, right? If you're the one that's got to keep her away, that's like a plus in the marriage, right? That's longevity.
It is.
The guy's always going to want the woman.
But at the
You
same...
want the woman to always want the guy.
But he needs to come at her every now and then, is what she wants.
Yeah, he needs to have a date night.
Date night?
Not even date night. Ooh, spice night.
Yeah, I think he needs to
Spice
kind of like
night.
flag himself on his own calendar if he's not good. Like, tonight's the night you got to like try.
So find
Make
her
her feel good.
cycle. Make sure everything...
Yes. Track her cycle. That's a great idea.
Yep.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Ovulation week.
Yep. She's
not
gonna
denying-
like you.
But she's
and
not
she's
turning
gonna
him down
appreciate
either
it.
day. It sounds like she's not turning him down. She just wants him
No.
to pursue her.
Yep.
That's kind of comes back to everybody
give her-
wants to be wanted. So you got to take turns every now and then. I think that's easy to flag on your own calendar. If
Yep.
you want it. Maybe you don't want it, sir. Maybe you're
If
not
you don't
interested.
want it, then obviously that's a good reason to stop being a girlfriend and boyfriend.
If a man's not initiating, what does that mean to you?
It depends.
Being a
There's so
man.
many roles that can contribute to maybe. So personally, I would like having the woman want it more than me. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
Because
He's
you want to
dealing
feel
with.
wanted. And
Yes, it's
don't
nice.
yell.
Like to have, like them. When you want it, them say yes. Right?
Right.
You don't want to have to like, oh, she's giving me the headache excuse or something ridiculous that hurts
yeah.
your confidence. You know what? That could have been something that happens too. She said no a bunch of times or a few times, and he's not. He's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go find something else to do. And now she's like, whoa. That's why the cycle would be good.
Yes,
Because he could be like,
the odds
oh,
are
this
better.
week she's not going to like me. I'm going to go get my work done. But in 2 weeks, she's going to like me again. I
odds are
better
in
have
your
it.
favor.
I have a date planned,
Yes.
you know?
Yes, odds will be in his favor.
Okay, on the cycle question, do you feel like the most passionate time is during the peak or when it's heavy or when there's nothing going on?
You're talking about like, are you ovulating
So when does
or are
he
you in the
like
luteal
so
phase?
he understands when it happens now. When's the good part?
Anytime a female is ovulating, their sex drive tends to be higher.
And that's before you start bleeding?
2 weeks before.
2 weeks
'Cause
before. Okay.
The PMS week is the week before, and that is
Jordan,
the opposite.
Kevin, find out when look in the trash, see when those disposables and stuff are getting used, and then mark it on that Google Calendar. In 2 weeks, you need to have that date ready. Or 14? Would you say 10 days? Would you like move it up a little just to be safe?
Day 1 is the day you start your period as a
Okay.
woman. So you're gonna go 5 days,
Mm-hmm.
and then
A few days for recovery.
a couple. 5 days more, and then I have like 7 days
recovery
of
is 5 days.
5 days of
Okay.
ovulation. Yes, those are your hot spots.
So
But let me just clarify something.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a woman isn't more intimate during her premenstrual stage or when she's menstruating doesn't mean she's not interested. It's a better time to kind of snuggle and watch the movie and connect in that way. Intimate, probably not. I mean, some people, yeah, fine. But to me, it's like more of a snuggly stage. Doesn't mean you're not needed at all. Do you know
So
what I'm
when
saying?
would you say the sex drive is the highest?
Ovulation.
That's kind of what I'm
110%.
trying to narrow down for
Not-
him, to give him
yes.
like something to focus on, because we got to be logical. We can't. He's not emotional. Otherwise, he'd be reading the signs. We need to give him like, okay, when you see this in 10 days, 14 days, you
Yep.
go ahead and you go ahead and find that restaurant. You order it in. You make sure nobody's around. You wear something that you know she likes.
Right. So
You ask her what she like. What's
Look
my
at this.
favorite outfit?
So here I'm looking at my calendar
these
of
shoes?
ovulation. I'm so glad to
okay.
be on the radio sharing my ovulation tracking with
Well,
everybody.
luckily
that's
no one
interested.
can see it. So,
Right, that's okay. So,
so you're at the end.
yep. So I am at the tail end of my cycle.
So
There's only
it's
3
10
days in
from
between.
this day or 10 days from this day?
Day one starts
Day
on the
one.
first day you bleed. So
Yeah,
this is,
so 10 days from that day.
yep,
This is the
ovulation.
beginning.
This is my hot ovulation. Those 2 days I'm more apt to be pregnant should that happen.
That's 14.
Okay, good counting.
So 14 days. So 14? Yeah, back to don't do 10. 10's not going to work. Wait, does this mean all of this is ovulation?
My highest ovulation. It's going to go
Okay,
like
so
this.
you can
It's
start
getting
10
better.
10
Sure.
to 14.
Absolutely. It's getting
Yeah.
better, and this is the peak, and then it comes
14
down.
is the peak. So you can come a little early. I wouldn't go further than 14, it looks like, on the chart I'm looking at.
Right.
Jordan.
Think sexy that
Kevin.
time.
And all the other guys out there listening that have girlfriends, these things, or wives. These, I wish
think
I
it's-
knew about this thing.
I wish you all did, too.
Someone should have told me this years ago. I would have been so better prepared
wish
for
all
the
men knew
changes
this.
of what happens when you get married.
Yes. And you know what? And even as a young girl, I wasn't taught any of this. This was not taught.
No.
And
Body? Ew.
yeah, you learn about the birds and the bees, but they don't talk about your cycle and how girls should track
How
it.
it literally changes your mood and
And
your
it changes as you get
wants
to be
and needs.
older. And that you see the shift in the delta, the highs and lows become more drastic, and how that feels, and accepting reality. And they say a lot of people divorce women that are in their perimenopausal stage because they're experiencing such hormonal shifts. It's not that they don't love their partners, but it's this irritation that can't be explained because of the hormone shifts.
I believe
so
it
much to it.
100%. I feel like that is more common. Without the information, we're all like critical. So like when these people are becoming, or females are becoming premenopausal, or their hormones are changing, even if they're getting off medications,
Yeah, like
I
birth
believe
control.
women should be getting off the
Birth control.
mood stabilizers in particular.
Yep.
But those things will change your body and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
when you're coming off all that stuff, like, you have to be aware and you have to be vocal with who your partner is while you're doing these things,
Yeah, I think it's huge impact.
because it feels uncontrollable. I feel like from a point of view, from
Yeah.
looking at watching these situations, being like, oh my gosh,
and I
I
do think
don't
it's,
feel like what you're saying is accurate. And then you find out 3 days later, they're like, yeah, no, I didn't mean any of that. And you're like, oh, but
It's
I've
just
already
irrational.
hurt my feelings and thought about all the things I'm going to do back.
I can't stress enough that it is for men to understand it's not a BS excuse. Because it is really hard when you get into the stage that I'm in. And I know that the stage that my youngest children are in, where they're starting off, is tough too. And sometimes I know there's a need for people to be on birth control or medications and whatnot, but your menstruation cycle is a key indicator of your health on the inside. I did not know that when I played soccer in high school and I lost my period for 3 years, how that was a warning that it was too much. And my daughter had the same thing happen for soccer. It's an intense tryout. She's a freshman. And losing that, I was like, no, it's okay. And then I thought back, I did a little research and I'm like, nope, that's step one of you're not getting enough calories and your body isn't too stressful of a mode. And just another thing that I learned.
Can't afford to lose it.
No, it is very common for girls to tear their ACLs in sports in high school. And there is a strong commonality of women that tear their ACLs during the PMS stage when their estrogen is at the lowest. And had I known that, I would have been a little more cautious. But it's a fascinating thing, hormones.
And a better athlete because your energy levels would have been higher.
And that's it too. Some women can push harder during ovulation and less hard during PMS, and knowing that about yourself. Why am I so exhausted? And how you alter your diet to help kind of accommodate that.
There's your mental health right there.
100%.
Then you won't need the mood stabilizers because you understand your moods.
I mean, nutrition is medication, right? I mean,
I wish that was taught, like women's moods, like everything you're just talking about, women's moods, like, or and they're doing women's studies. Oh wait, there's definitely women's studies.
It's coming
it should
along.
Be mandatory and like
it's coming along, and they moved the black box warning on estrogen for women. Once upon a time, they were saying it caused all this breast cancer and whatnot, and they're realizing, nope, that was actually not happening. And it was, the media kind of took off with that. So I think there was a generation of women that got screwed out of hormone replacement therapy, and they're getting osteoporosis that could have been helped. There's a lot of things. So I think we're coming into a time, I'm excited that women's health is coming a long way, but knowing a woman's cycle and understanding it as a man, I think is amazing.
Yes, it's so valuable. It will help you, her, everyone involved. Ooh, I definitely want to do the next one before we get... I was thinking we just go to 3:30. Does that sound fair?
A round number.
Yeah. So then we got probably just this one and maybe one more. We got Rachel in West Springfield. She says her partner eats snacks in bed and leaves crumbs everywhere. She loves them, but she's starting to feel like sleeping in a giant granola bar. How does she fix this, or does she like get a bigger vacuum, or I mean,
it's hard to have.
Do
a
you
personal
eat in
opinion.
your bed?
Absolutely not.
No.
In fact, we have a no food upstairs rule.
Okay, nice.
How about you? Do you eat in your bed?
Oh, definitely. This time of year?
You
yeah,
do?
Everybody. Yep.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't hang out in my bed. My bed is for two things. Sleeping is one of them.
Well, I put the big screen in the bedroom, and there's no TV in the living room, really. Well, there is a small... Yeah, and the couch isn't there, so there's really nowhere to go and chill, unless you want to go play foosball or darts and all the stuff.
I think
like,
it's super
their activities are set up, but there's no chill spot set up.
Oh,
the chill spots are in the bedroom.
I don't like that.
No, I get it.
My thing is so sleep is like paramount. Sleep is number one. So if you're messing up your sleep environment, be it crumbs or TV, no, that's my hard stop. Don't mess with my sleep. I don't think eating the bed is good. We're going to get you out of that phase too, Eugene. Can't do that.
Well, I won't do that in like a month when it's warm. I'll go back to eating at the counter.
Like a stupid excuse.
I eat at the counter. It's not really much different.
You eat at the counter?
I eat at the counter while I'm usually making the kids food.
I know.
And then by the time the food's done, I've already ate all the food, and I just give them their plates and be like, okay, let's sit down and eat, and then I'll just sit around for a little bit.
So
while they're eating.
Have you ever heard?
Or sometimes I get dessert ready.
Okay.
Summer's nice.
So you're basically saying
a lot.
You eat on the fly.
Yeah, I eat. I eat. My diet's not good. Like my diet's good. My eating habits aren't good. I would say like, I don't eat it like. I have no routine. Are you a binger and a starver? At like night. You haven't eaten today. No, yeah, like I'm super hungry. But then tonight I'll probably by 8 o'clock I'll have like ice cream and all this stuff. Yeah, because you're going in savage. I know. I gotta figure it out because I can't do that. You have to have protein. Saturday. You should have chomps. You know what chomps are? Beef sticks. Yeah. No. Carry them with you. Okay. But there is some data on how you absorb. I was away from beef sticks because they're also bad for you. Not chomps. Chomps are great ingredients. You're gonna have to send me that. I will because I'll forget. Okay. And I definitely. Is it local? Yeah, you can get them at Costco. You can get them at the grocery store now. Good. As long as we can get it. Yeah, like, on store. Amazon even. So everything's on Amazon. If you're eating on the fly, that's really bad for absorption. Did you know that? Actually, your body will absorb nutrients better if you're slowly eating. And even more than that, this sounds super hippy dippy. And I know it's not the greatest time of year is if you're grounding your bare feet on grass and you're eating. I haven't done any grounding yet. Yeah, you got to get into grounding. I do when I'm in the garden. I know. And I got the copper. I already got my copper ready. My new copper post for my... I'm doing an all THC garden this year. Ooh, okay. No more fruits and vegetables for this guy. How about you document this for us? Yeah. I did last year a little bit, but there was no on the show. Really? Because it didn't provide? Well, I'm not on Instagram, and I'm just not on anywhere that's like, you got to find me on Facebook, and I'm not going to do it on Facebook because it's mostly my family. So. Oh, okay. Maybe you start an Instagram and don't let people follow it that
down for the THC garden. You control that. You can control that.
Speaking of that, you should tag us at 103.5 WCCH on Instagram. Definitely look for our show. We get shared because this is 103.5 at Holyoke Community College, the best variety of your Holyoke's own radio station. All right, you want to do one more?
Yeah,
Let's
but
do
we
the
have to
last
wrap
one.
up on that. No
Yes.
crumbs. I'm sorry. No eating in the bed.
Oh, the crumbs.
Don't mess with sleep
Fix it.
ever.
That's
100%.
fixable.
That's
Stop
changing.
eating in bed. That's definitely fixable.
Basically, eat anywhere else, even in the toilet. It's weird.
But she has a vacuum handy, so I mean,
Nope.
she's all right. She knows.
No.
She's coming prepared.
No eating in the bed.
Okay, Anthony says his girlfriend. Oh boy, my girlfriend asked me if she shaved her head if I'd still love her. I said yes, but the question felt like a test. I'm not sure what the right answer even is. Are these questions just a trick?
Hypotheticals? Could be. They could be. I think it's kind of a fun thing to play every now and then.
You hit up Rob with some.
Like pie in the sky.
Do
weird
you
things.
think my hair looks fantastic today, even though it looks like you just woke up and you know it doesn't?
Yeah, but he'll be like, "Is this a trick question? I'm not answering."
See, it's
that.
hard because this is his girlfriend, so
Yeah.
he's got to be polite all the time. Yeah, no, it's definitely a test, Anthony,
Yeah.
and the way to there is no fixing it. These tests will come for now and forever.
I think women are always testing.
Always testing. That's the thing. If you knew her cycle, you'd know how real these tests are. If she's playing,
true.
or if she's like, this question better answer this right, or you are in trouble, Anthony.
Yes, no,
Tony is in trouble tonight.
Even more so, how about like you can mess with her when she's ovulating and give her like a little quirky answer, but when she is PMSing, you basically
Yes.
protect her and
Yes,
make sure
honey,
you're.
I love you.
Yeah.
Everything in my heart. You look fantastic.
That's great.
Right? That one's the easy one.
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be solved in no
and then
time.
be like, do you want me to shave your head? I'll do it right now for you. Follow,
Britney Spears
show those commitments. Call her out on it.
There you
Because
go.
you know she ain't going to shave her head.
Yeah,
And
no,
if you guys are getting down the road where you're actually going to start shaving each other's heads, back up, beep, beep. That's too far down the line.
I mean, maybe they're just quirky people. Both Aquariuses, perhaps.
Oh, 100%. Because they're or Pisces.
Are you relating to Pisces more and more now?
I feel like because you're pointing it out, like all my signs and moons and stuff seem to be lining up over Pisces, that I have to look it up more.
So I found it funny that that's not your horoscope or your sun. And I kept telling you, well, you remind me a lot of Pisces. And now you're finding all these different like planets in Pisces. It makes total sense. So I'm like,
It's interesting that you
At that
called
rate.
it out before. You must relate with Pisces.
I mean, I was very good friends with a male that was Pisces.
And that's the thing. Like I get along with like Aries a lot, and now Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a
which I didn't know before. Like this is good. If I don't think I've ever. I got to go back and check out the people I used to be really friends with in high school and see where they were.
What's your rising sign? Do you remember?
The first one, right?
Yeah.
The very first one.
You have to remember that.
Mars? Is that Mars?
No, it has to be like a zodiac. Like Leo, Scorpio, Sag,
It wasn't any of those.
Taurus, Cancer,
No, I think it was.
Gemini?
Isn't it always the Pisces?
No.
Or the rising? Isn't that the.
You're an Aquarius. That's your sun.
Okay, my sun.
That's always your sun.
I think my rising is Pisces.
Okay. Oh my God. It just makes total sense for you.
We got to
So
spend some
funny.
time, and we got to get Jen out here.
We can have
Maybe
Jen come
next
back.
week. Should we come and do like a chart reading next week?
We could do a trio,
Yes.
a three-way.
Have everybody. And then if you want to talk astrology,
Questions, astrology
questions,
related.
yes, send them in
Submit
to our
them.
email at HCC. Fix it or leave it, HCC@gmail.com. Or the email is also, if you look us up on YouTube, you'll see it in descriptions of all the videos and a description in our page. All right, Mel, I think that's it.
All right.
We'll
That went by fast.
play our little outro, and then that's a wrap. See you guys all next week. That's going to be Thursday, 2 o'clock again. Fix it and leave it with Mel and Eugene.
All right. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Tune in now. Yeah, the camp is on repeat. Fix it or leave it. Every week we speak with Eugene on the mic. Yeah, you know it's real. Featuring Mel, got the vibe and the feel. New talk. talk, fun takes, yeah, we keep it legit. If it ain't working right, fix it or leave it. Yeah.